Hey, excuse me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? Someone tell these kids to go to bed. We've had a hell of a day today. Got more sonograms today. Baby is looking real nice. Cooking up real good. Everything's right on track. Um, and then we went to my mother's house for dinner. Oh my god. So sorry we're so late tonight, but what a night. I'm getting news that another train derailed. I'm getting news that someone we know here on Twitter that's a college kid, their school is getting shot up right now. There's just too much craziness in this world. It's good to see everybody here filing in. Tweet out the room. Should we play some music? What do you think, Fred guy? Ooh, he wants it. He likes it. All right. Just happen to have this SCL laptop right here. See if the kids ran the battery out. Nope. We're good. What are you guys feeling like? Did you like that one this morning? That was fire. Should fucking drop it again. What was that dude's name? Now I'm blanking. Name is. Oh, this is that track. This is that track from I was trying to tell you guys about it the other day. Oh, Gray was up here and he played his track and it reminded me of this. This is my dude Ezale from Oakland. Put your hands together. Wait, it might be an ad. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Oh, this that Forrest Whitaker right here, Nitty. This that Forrest Whitaker right here, man. Choke, nephew, choke. Watch this, y'all. You gotta breathe that. Oh, shit. What y'all know about Forrest Whitaker? Oh, I'm not playing with you, brother. Oh, give me that. What's that, man? You know what this is straight from Europe. Oh, like this is Van Damme was on. Yo, this that shit Van Damme was on, son. Give me that. I'm faded and feeling X-rated. The 3 pills just kicked me in my back like, bow. How you go to the store, bro? I don't know why you go to the store. You ain't got no money. Man, fuck it, bro. I'm going anyway, bro. All right, here's the song. For real stuff. What the hell that mean, bro? Damn, can't lie. The pill just hit, I can't drive. Goddamn, too high. And the syrup, and the drink. Got a mix and I'm trying to sleep late. Goddamn, too high. 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 If I get it sealed up, I don't even trip. But if I get it in a Gerber, I want every drip. Peel by the boat, Molly by the brick, and we all want to try just to see if it hit. You want an 8-ounce of boat, an 8-ball of coke, or that 3.5 or that moon rock high. So high, can't stay still. High, I forgot how the pain feel. How many pills have you popped in a day? How many pills have you popped in a day? Not more than Mac Drake, you a damn lie. Oh, that's how I feel when your brain fried. Man, I'm on, yeah, I'm hella on. And everybody so high they can't take me home. And when the bottle gone, then I'm leaving. But I still woke up with my nose bleeding. Damn, can't lie. The pill just hit, I can't drive. Goddamn too high. And the syrup, and the drink. Got a mix and I'm trying to sleep late. Goddamn too high. 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 $1 pill get high for 3 days. Is you ready for that? I'm on for a throttle, cause a pill in a bottle, and I'm trying to find a model that can swallow. You ever popped a pill and said it didn't smack, so you smacked 4 more after that? Within an hour later, you was rolling out your mind, cause all the pills hit at the same time, huh? Coke mountains on a hot ass plate. Coke mountains on a hot ass plate. Yeah, you trying to sleep while I'm staying awake. People saying that I'm losing weight. I'm real. Man, I'm on, yeah, I'm hella on. Ain't no money in my pocket and I lost my phone. My contacts all gone, they rely on me. And all the pills that I'm on ain't prescribed to me. Damn, can't lie. The pill just hit, I can't drive. Goddamn too high. And the syrup, and the drink. Got a mix and I'm trying to sleep late. Goddamn too high. Goddamn too high. Goddamn too high.
Goddamn too high. You know that one, Fred?
Goddamn too high. Goddamn too high. Goddamn too high.
I don't know what happened to Ezel, man. Ezel can't see well. That's his full name. Ezel can't see well. You know why he can't see well, Fred?
Why can't he see well, Alpha?
Too high, bro. He's too high. God damn, he's too high. What's up, Tex?
Hey, I got 2 things to talk about.
Rolling doobies in a dollar bill. Rolling doobies in a dollar bill. What up, Tex?
All right, so the Binance stablecoin BUSD.
Oh, you're going straight to the spice.
Straight,
Okay.
Unregistered security.
Allegedly.
U.S. SEC labeled it.
Yeah. Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Yeah, it looks like they're just cutting to the chase.
Well, the court of public opinion has spoken. The markets have tanked.
Yep.
And I mean, not as bad as it could have been. Tex. Bitcoin's holding 21.6. Could be a lot worse. Crow's honestly, I feel like Crow's taking the butt end of the stick or whatever the fuck you say. Like the shit end of the stick. That's what it is. We got the shit end of the stick, bro. Like this whole past year. Like whatever news came out, we got the price action, even if it had nothing to do with us.
Right. Then I guess the other thing is the Bitcoin ordinals.
So this is I don't know. Are you getting down with Bitcoin?
Oh, absolutely not. I think it's like if you were to drive an F1 race car to the grocery store or drive a sedan to the grocery store. It's like you're doing the exact same thing. You're just being way wasteful carbon wise. You can do that on Kronos, Solana, Ethereum, Polygon for trace amounts of
In fact,
gas.
it's why we do it on those chains, right?
So,
especially when it comes to NFTs and anything with high transactions. You want to go where the transactions are cheapest.
And there's no infrastructure, so you're going to have to bridge everything from the Bitcoin to Ethereum to sell it. I mean, it's so not worth the time.
It's a whole nother level of trust, too. We're talking about trading on spreadsheets. I don't know if anyone here really understands what's going on over there. What I know for a fact is that this is nothing but a positive for the space as a whole, because the Bitcoin people, who are not the most exciting people, are getting excited, getting other people excited. and the crossover, and the energy that's going to flow back and forth between the NFT communities of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, Chronos, hopefully. That's a big positive for the space. Tough crowd. Hey, everybody. Tweet out the room and then hit that fucking mic button.
Fun fact, only 115 Bitcoin wallets hold more than 10,000 Bitcoins.
115.
Yep, and 4 of them holding over 100,000 Bitcoins. But you have to keep in mind that at least a portion of those wallets are going to be lost in boating accidents due to the accumulation phase being when Bitcoin was pennies on the penny.
Yeah, you got data on that?
No, you guys were just talking about Bitcoin, and I was like, wow, dude, Bitcoin's the only real cryptocurrency. Let me look at some distribution of Bitcoin. So that's kind of where that data came from.
It's something that we don't talk about enough. The distribution of Bitcoin.
Well, Alpha, the node size was a big deal back in 2017. I ran a full Bitcoin node for a while, and I was always like, oh my God, my hard drive's going to get full. I'm going to have to keep upgrading this thing. And then when Bitcoin Cash forked, they were like, oh, we fixed it. Roger Vere's like, it's not a problem anymore. But Bitcoin, they were like, we're not switching. Small block sizes are good. There's nothing but transactions ever going to be subscribed onto our blockchain, so we don't need large block sizes. Well, now you have ordinals. Or basically, some guy put a picture of his butthole on there, man, and it's just polluting the blockchain and making this block, the big Bitcoin block size is huger, and the whole thing's because why are we gonna have data centers with hard drives just holding graffiti? It's graffiti. That's what it is. Anyway.
And no, from what I'm hearing, this is more like an exploit of a bug in the code than anything that's a part of the framework that was built for this type of activity.
Well, yeah. Oh, okay. It's a bug. Okay, they're not supposed to do it, or I thought they upgraded it with some patch that allowed it. Okay,
I'm like, this is what I'm picking up from the very few spaces I was able to jump around to.
Well, they're not supposed to paint graffiti underneath bridges in New York and Philadelphia, but they do it anyway. So I guess.
Yeah, because I remember a couple months ago, the Bitcoin maxis in like David Gokhstein's space, they were always talking that talk. Like, we would never put NFTs on Bitcoin even if we could, because those things are just a joke. Now, time moves quick, man.
Yeah, it's like when aliens look back and like, oh, here's a Bitcoin blockchain. What is all this bukkake on here? It's just like, okay, shit.
Yo, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys tonight. Actually, I wasn't gonna record this space because I think some of our prospective guests might be listening back to our spaces. I would like everybody to be on their best behavior this week as much as possible. I was talking to Tiffany Fong today, and she is willing to come in as a guest speaker. You guys know Tiffany?
No.
Tiffany Fong is one of the few reporters who was able to talk to Sam before he went to jail. A lot of people credit her with breaking some of the more important information before it became such a big story, because he was so open with her. And she's blowing up. She's blowing up. So I think it'll be great to talk to her. And not only that, we need to get some ladies back up here. Nat got a new job. She can't co-host with me anymore for the time being. And we lost Lynx. We lost God, who was what was her name way back in the day? Tex, you remember? Amber. What happened to Amber?
Dropped off the math. ETH user Amber Shea.
Still around? I gotta write to her.
I've not seen her in a while.
You remember how spicy it got when she got a lion? And lions were like 6-7K back then. Who gave her that lion?
I know, no clue. That's crazy.
Do you remember that? And like the lions were like really fired up back then. And it turned into this situation. Flashback.
Yeah, seems so long ago, like 2 Super Bowls ago.
Yeah, for real. Anybody other than Murph win at the Super Bowl?
Nope, Murph won everything.
God.
Did you check your card, Alpha?
I was trying while I was at dinner. I was trying to explain it to my brother-in-law, who also lost money last night. And I was in my DeFi wallet looking at the NFTs through there, and I've got 4 of them, but you can't see the number where, and it says in the traits something about go to the DApp. So I haven't gone there yet, but this is where you find your number, is on the website or in the DApp. Because I'm not seeing numbers.
Yeah, Joe Q said if you had won, it'd already be in your wallet. Maybe, I guess you didn't win if you're not rich.
That was the next thought that went through my head. I was like, okay, I either got to go find these numbers, or if I remember correctly, they said they already sent out the prizes. So no worries.
Yo.
There he is.
Hey.
So your token ID is the number for your slot on the card.
Oh, all right. My DeFi wallet just wasn't showing it. It was probably just
Yeah, it doesn't show it. You gotta go to Corgi or Tofu.
Bro.
Yeah, thanks, DeFi wallet.
Just check Chronoscan. It's still easy.
Or that.
I played.
I've made a few $100s today watching the price of Binance Tether on Deck Screener, and when it moves, I just
Bullshit.
make the same trade on Mad Max.
So wait a second.
Yeah. Explain that.
Crow is following the price of the BNB coin, pretty much.
So how much of a head start are you getting? Like
sometimes 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, like watching it sometimes a minute, but sometimes 10 minutes.
Bro, that's
it's scalp
clean.
trading.
That's clean. And that's some of the best alpha anybody's brought up here in a year and a fucking half, Booj. So props to you, because this is something that everybody can use, everybody can benefit from, and everybody wins. This is not a zero-sum situation, right? Like,
yeah, you just go to Deck Screener and go to Binance Tether on the BNB chain and watch it, because with all the FUD that's coming out, it's the one that's moving the most, I think. And if it takes a big dip, like it dipped from 294 all the way to 286, I just short Crow or short Matic during and Crow always follows it. Always follows it like a well, it could diverge, but
like a puppy dog.
Yeah, follows it like a puppy dog. This is not financial advice.
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, I was about to bring up something too.
It
Alpha.
doesn't always work. Nothing ever does. But I love the little tricks. I got a lot of similar tricks that are just in the back of my head that I forget to bring up in here a lot. It's all about the little things. What up, Tex?
Oh, the opinions I share today in the space has no endorsement by the Kronos chain or my role as an ambassador. Thank you.
Wow, we were real worried about that.
I've been told I need to say that in any recorded space.
Who told you that?
I cannot tell you.
I've been meaning to ask Texas if I should sell my extra dunes before the game comes out or wait until the day it launches or shortly after to see what it's like. Because it could be awesome, or it could be like, oh no, we need like it's just an alpha version and you guys are the beta testers.
It either it's going to go up, down, or stay the same.
Yeah.
So they
Couldn't hit my vape. Hold on. That was really good advice there.
No, I think it's at this point it's worth waiting. I think they said Q2, which would be June 30th at the very least.
What happens if you win in the game? Like you buy a $3,000 legendary, and then you only win like 100 crow. You're gonna be like, oh shit. I hope they make it the rewards worth what the lands are worth in a way, you know.
I would think that if they want this to work, they would have to put a pretty good amount of money into the game in the rewards chest. That's like they have to make it worth playing, and they have to put enough money in the reward chest.
wait. Have we not learned our fucking lesson about Web3 gaming yet? And play to earn? Or are we all still banking on making money off of a game? Tough crowd.
No, I mean, like, this is the first of its kind. I think other side hasn't really dropped what it's going to do with Ape Token, but you saw something with the sewer passes and people using Ape Token to like earn a better NFT by burning token to get power ups.
Oh yeah.
I haven't decided if I'm going to play the game. I'm kind of on the fence, really.
It just depends how playable it is. I mean, if it's enjoyable, if there's like a contest and you feel like you're playing against your friends, and it could work, or it could be very vanilla.
Yeah, I thought we left our like pipe dreams about the Loaded Lions game. Like, I thought we left that back there like 2 months ago. After we flipped them.
Well, yeah, but they just announced the game's coming out in Q2, which to me means June 25th. You know,
June
the
25th,
very end of Q2.
Yeah. I'm definitely with you there. What do you think, Murph?
I think is okay. First of all, the game, is it going to be rewarding out crow?
Yeah. Well, it pays an in-game currency that you can trade for crow if you. They said if you win the top spots in the leaderboard. I think that's all we know so far.
Okay, so here's my opinion on P2E games. There hasn't been a sustainable one made yet. It really drives the price of the token down, and if you don't have enough use cases to probably overcompensate for that, then that's going to be the death of your token. So that's one. Two, we haven't even seen a sustainable NFT project yet. So that model hasn't even been built and designed and proven. Like, we really should back off on some of these speculation.
And when we say sustainable, we're talking like 10 years, right?
Yes. Like, there's just hasn't been enough time to have anything that's proven. Not even the Bored Apes are a proven NFT project yet.
Definitely getting there. Bored Apes are not even 2 years old yet. They're about to be. Right? I think like April.
If you listen to Troopers talk, right, just for 10 minutes on this subject, you'll feel a whole lot different, because he's been in so many different NFT projects, and he's been in NFTs longer than probably most of us here. So he's seen a lot of different models, and he's still not sure, like, what's the perfect one that's going to work in the end, right? This is all experimental, is what I'm getting at.
It might work better if Crypto.com does come up with a second use case for the lands, that they would let us use the same NFTs and not mint a second Frontier collection, just like leaving these attached to the game forever. No, I hope that doesn't happen. But it could be good, the game, if it could. I mean, Crypto.com is not Activision or EA Sports by any means. So we got to expect.
I reserve the right to be
simple.
bullish about this Loaded Lions game, and we definitely don't have any idea how these tokenomics are going to play out. It could very well be very lucrative, especially at the beginning, right? It could also be a complete dud. We're at the bottom of the bear. They're cutting the fucking rewards for the credit cards, and they're making money off of you with the cards. So who's to say?
Well,
Yeah, I think
to
that's true.
speak on the cards, though, they said they were going to cut off the crow back like at the first year, and I'm still cranking that shit. So, shout out to them for that.
Well, I think it was Troops or somebody told us how to double dip on the card by using Curve. I got the app. I haven't tried it yet, but it does let you. It gives you a card where you program in your Crypto.com card and you get rewards from both cards. It's pretty slick.
That was ITK's deal.
Oh, ITK, yeah, that was him.
We'll give it to Team UK. I always mix this up, right? Because the United Kingdom is all those islands, right? But the island that has England, Scotland, and Wales is called Britannia? No. And then what, Texas? You're the teacher.
Oh, I was gonna just wrap that up into the United Kingdom. But what of these Chronos gaming ecosystems are you excited about? Of any of them?
Which ecosystem?
Like the one I pinned up top. It has like Main City, DG Pals, Nook, VV Gachi, Defaria, Atlantis, MMA, Legends of Bazoga, Eyeball Pool, Chronos Cruisers, Bollies, Croissant, Crow Skulls, Boomers, Crowlon Mars, Chronoverse, Marbleverse, and Candy City. Those are the Chronos gaming.
Don't forget factions. I heard they're going to let you play Tetris and stuff for like NFTs.
With the factions, there's a couple
mini
of
games. Yeah,
there's a few on here. Oh, look at that! The lab got on there. Bottom right, tiny little icon. That's the lab. Shout out the lab. Maybe when our accelerator fucking application goes through, maybe we'll get on here. I don't know.
Texas is the accelerator right now for the chain. That's what
Texas is the fucking brake pedal. Oh, TNR, yeah, the new Resistance.
No,
that's
trash.
Arena.
TNR's trash.
No, I'm just saying. I'm zooming in to see what these logos are.
And then
no, there's plenty of trash on here. You want to call out the trash? We can do that.
DG Pals is setting the standard, dude. I feel like they have they have a 5-tier bracket, right? That you work your way up, and then
how much opal are you making, D-Rod?
I make about 800 opal a day.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then so I traded in a 2,800 opal the other day, and it paid out 200 crow. And it's down, right? Because
it's down a lot. That's still that's a lot of opal for not a lot of crow.
Wait, so you're making and you said you were making 8,000 a day?
800.
Oh, 800. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 800 opal a day. But so like I've been using my opal. I haven't been trading it for crow. So the only reason I sold it for crow this time was because I have two accounts, right? One account is to just earn Opal with my weekly reward, my seasonal reward every month, right? So every 2 weeks I withdraw that amount to move over to my other account and just use the Opal with my main account. But this time, I saw the floor price of the unlimited collection that is earning me 5 opal per NFT, and at that current rate, it was so it cost 800 opal for me to turn one of my eggs in the game into an actual NFT, right? That price is about 55 crow if I were to buy opal with crow, right? Um, when I saw that the floor price was sitting like at 30, 40 crow, that's an easy buy because I swap it for crow and then I just go and sweep the floor and pick up another 5 NFTs that are going to earn me 25 opal daily, right? Um, so just depending on the floor price, that's why the unlimited collection is sitting at the price it is now, because what people are doing is they're getting these free eggs, in-game eggs that turn into NFTs, right? They pay 800 opal and then they go and sell it for 50 crow, which is the equivalent
It's
value.
basically selling the token for crow, right?
Yeah. And that's what's
Oh,
gonna happen with the
you're
Lord of
breaking
Light
up.
game. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me turn off my Wi-Fi.
But you also use it to upgrade your creatures to win, be better in the game.
Did he really just say creatures to us, D-Rod?
That's essentially what they are.
Yeah, and then opal. Am I better or no?
Yeah, you're a lot
Oh,
better.
I'm sorry. And then opal, yeah. So what they do is that there's every 5 levels of my NFT, right? Once I get to level 4, and to get past the 5th one, I gotta pay a certain amount of opal to upgrade it to the next level. And then the level 10, level 15, level 20, 25, and then 30, right? And as the levels increase, I think the last level I upgraded was like 1600 opal to get to the next 25 and up, right? Um and for me, I don't mind putting that into it because I'm winning like 3,500 opal at the end of the season for placing in the top 50, right? In the leaderboards. And then they give me like additional NFTs, like equipment, and then they're going for like 200 crow plus another egg that isn't released yet, right? So it's like it's kind of like the whole reward diamonds, right? When there's an NFT and you're one of the first people to get it, you can mint it and then sell it, right? It's similar to that. So for me, they're going to implement a burn. They're going to burn NFTs, right? And to increase other NFTs. It's not out yet, so for me, I've just been kind of stacking my NFTs. I'm up to like maybe like 60 of the unlimited collection and about 40 of the Genesis collection. So and man, that's just it's just paying out, every day. I mean, I play it every day, and but I feel like
So
that's the best
D
example that crypto.com should do with the loaded lines.
D do you know like the top tier players in DG Pals
Yeah,
because you see them in the ranked matches
yeah,
and they're repeating, yeah.
yeah.
um so do you think that you've built some camaraderie, trying to beat these people, and who you
Oh
can
no,
like,
no.
oh, that's a
So
tough
so
match? And
so for me, it's like I can't afford to be in the top 10 because these guys are. I mean, one of those guys bought one of my rare DigiPals for 9,500 crow, right? Like I can't afford to not sell that NFT for 9,500. Like they can
so
afford.
there's an ecosystem where you could make money off this, even like without the
Oh
game,
yeah,
just like
yeah.
minting something.
Mm-hmm. It's the,
Okay, but whether it's gamified or not, um, this this whole process of accumulating NFTs because they put out daily rewards. Um, I feel like I keep getting sucked into those, and every time I collect a bunch, I'm trying to get my daily rewards up as high as possible, and then as they always do, the daily rewards or the token price start to dip off to the point where it's not beneficial for me anymore. So I start to try and sell the NFTs, and I've accumulated like, 30, 40, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And even if they're not hard to get rid of, I'm trying to sell them too fast, so I'm just flooring them.
Yeah.
And
See, and
maybe this is just me,
I think so. So everything you said about the whole, play to earn, you're 100% correct. Like you, you gotta build a game that's enjoyable, right? And then the play to earn comes with it. Like, but if DG Pals were to announce a play to earn, then it's a road to nowhere. And they've said it plenty of times. They don't care about the token price. They're not there for, like somebody was at the AMA and they were like, "Hey, are you going to do anything about the token?" And they're like, "No, we're not here for the DeFi and the earn. I mean, if we provide a good game for you to play, I'm spending my Opal to level up my characters. To me, that's just the fun part. I'm not cashing in the money, right? So I'm just compounding, 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 and
well,
then
here's what I'm thinking, D-Rug, is we've been here a good amount of time. I'm not even going to call it a long time because I still think we're just getting started. But like, we need to be doing more with the tokens that we've created as a community here on Chronos specifically. Um, we have low enough transaction fees. We have a blockchain that has never gone down. And we can build as many fucking utilities for these tokens as we want. And we should be building more and more on a daily basis because that's how you get people to hold your token. You have to give them things to do with it, not just staking it, not just getting NFTs with it. These were big things last year. We did these things, and it's been fun. We got to do more. We got to put things in people's hands. We got to be able to make sure that these tokens are what we're transacting with and not swapping it for Crow. Because
and
if you've got
can
a token that people are just going to swap for Crow, um, it's not going to make it.
they're just gonna swap for Crow, bro. Like that's exactly
Exactly.
what's gonna happen. They're gonna
Yeah.
always take the Crow. They're not gonna hold that. And it's crazy for me to see how much Opal is being sold, right? But then there's people across, the country that's a lot of money for us. 50
Well, at
Crow
least they
or
have a game too, right? I
hmm
mean, you look at things
dude.
like Trollcoin, their only utility is buy this and it will be worth more Crow when you trade it back for Crow.
But you know
That's
why though, right?
why what?
Because it's a meme coin, right? Like when I bought my Sheeb, right? It's not because it brought utility. I mean, utility was never a word when I first bought my crypto, and I'm like, what am I? Let me get it, right? It wasn't. Oh, what is this going to offer me? I had no idea. It was the one that was known. It was the oh, okay, that's the funny one. That's the one I've seen on Facebook or everywhere, right? Like that's what you heard of.
And
Everybody was
that's
talking
what
about.
meme coins are good for. We won't
Hmm.
look. We're not casting shade over here. We're just calling it like it is. Meme coins are good for onboarding. Look what Dogecoin did. Look what Shiba did. Look how many people on Crypto.com are still holding that Shiba.
Look, bro, I bought Shiba through crypto.com. Let me put it like that, right? Like that's how I bought my Shiba was through crypto.com. And that's how I even looked at Crow. And I'm like, wait a minute, so Crow is for crypto.com? I'm like, man, this seems like a good play right here. And then once it
Take me
started
back,
shooting,
baby. Take me
yeah.
back, D-Rod.
So, but mine was still like at 15, 20 cents, and then it started shooting up after the announcement. And then it just started going 30, 40, and I bought at then, like when it was going up. So it was kind of like, oh shit, right? So,
Yeah,
I
you're
remember talking about these prices too. Like, oh, remember when it was 15 cents? Remember when it was 10 cents, 20 cents? Oh man, everybody was like, wish I was there.
yeah, wish it would go back there. Now we're here at 7, like, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
So
Give me
I
something.
don't know. Yeah, it's been and then with DigiPals, they released their Opal, right? And it's not like they launched it and sold it. They said, "Oh, it's open on VBS. You can go trade for it after this day." right? They filled the pools. And then they're gonna release a governance token, DGG, which is gonna be like for staking and farming and like more value to it. So, there's like two different tokens. So I don't know, and we're so hooked on Chronos that it's almost we're blinded by what's out there, right? So it's kind of like, all right. I mean, and when I'm
And that's
dealing
our
with
goal this year, bro, is to
yeah,
break out of that, Like
and you
we
say cheap transactions on Chronos, but I feel like, bro, when I'm doing transactions on like for my Crow skulls, bro, they're charging me like 2.1 Crow, which is not a lot, right? But 2.1 Crow to stake like put my Evo skull on a mission, and then once they're done in 24 hours, that's another 2 Crow to claim. But to me, I'm like, bro, that's like I don't know, man, that ain't cheap, like. But I could be
No,
wrong
you're
though. I
right.
wouldn't. No, like
You're
that
right.
shit ain't cheap.
It's not
Unless
cheap.
they're unless they're keeping some off of that, right? Then it makes sense, right?
No,
But yeah.
and a lot of these um pricing structures seem to have changed. I have been saying this for about 10 days now, and everyone keeps laughing, which makes me feel like I'm the only one seeing this. But like, I swear to God, I think I wrote it down here. Oh God, I gotta find this paper. I wrote down the transactions, what they used to be, and what I'm getting now. Oh, okay, here's a good one. Galaxy Swap. Galaxy Swap a couple weeks ago, every time I would do a swap, it was charging me like 5, kind of like a Bach finance swap. And now it's 1.8. That's a big change. Has anyone else been noticing that? Why am I still the only one noticing this? And other places where it used to be like 1.8 and now it's 1.2? Or are they just giving me the deals? All right. Do you guys even look at your transaction fees? I know D-Rod does.
And then different ones like the Evo skulls is 2 Crow, but the like whenever I do my pets, then it's like point 0.9, point 0.7. So those kind of make sense. But anything over a Crow, I feel like I mean, Crow's cheap enough, right? But I don't know. You keep talking about Matic and Matic being cheap. I haven't really done too many things over there, but I did buy under $1. It was like 94 cents, and I was like, man, you know what? But I was
Yeah.
like thinking of you because you've been talking about Matic. Oh, and
My
I did have
guy.
a question.
My guy. New Year's, right? January 1st. I was right here. Check the fucking tapes.
And
It
I
was
wish I would have listened.
75 cents. And I said, buy as much as you possibly can. I
And
don't
and
know if
did you
it wants to
notice
go back.
that Matic is the only one that really doesn't fall? Like, bro, it's staying at $1.20 for some shit.
Yeah.
Like, man. But you said we were able to mint those Thundercats, right? With Thunder, but when I went on there, it only gives you the option for Crow and
Crow and
USDC.
USDC. Yeah, that was the old plan, D-Rod. Sorry, buddy. Before the mint, our whole plan going up to it was to have the option to mint with Thunder. What we ended up doing to get us closer to full circulation is we put 280 million Thunder, which is the full amount for the mint, into the contract so that we get the most liquidity out of this mint. So we're actually getting twice as much liquidity by not making the contract do a Crow to Thunder transaction and just pairing it straight to Thunder, and putting that into liquidity. So it actually benefits everybody. What you can do is buy Thunder before you mint, or after. The giveaway this week
Or
is for a
during.
dope ass chimp, or during, depending on how many devices you have. We're giving out a sick chimp this week. The qualifications, we've extended it until Friday. Now we have, before the space, I think we had 7 entrants with like 12 entries. So it's looking good for whoever's getting in on this. You need to hold a Thunder token. You need to hold 1 million Thunder. and you need to mint a Thundercat. And I'll put the chimp up top here. It's ranked 898. And you guys might recognize it because
I remember. I think I saw it. It's a nice chimp. That's for
it's
sure.
a great chimp. Remember the dude that came in here and hustled me to buy it off of him? I still think I got a deal. He said Web3 has taken it all out of me, bro. Somebody buy this chimp. I'm out of here. Oh wait, but he said I have to hold it for him. We gotta take a vote real quick, or I gotta check the tapes. Didn't he say I gotta sell it back to him? What do you do when somebody says that?
No, you give them a month, like pawn shop, and then if they don't come back at least and message you, then you cut them loose.
Yeah, I am not a good pawn
Hey,
shop.
you did Slim. You did Slim. Wars.
I did Slim dirty. I did Viking dirty. I am a terrible pawn shop owner. Do not borrow money from me. Do not give me your NFTs. Don't do it to yourself. I'm real nice until you fucking borrow money from me, and then 2 weeks go by, and then I'm coming for you. I'm an asshole.
Alpha, have you heard of Fulcrum Finance yet? Look at that.
Texas, don't you dare. I know you're getting paid for this shit.
I have no idea. I already said that my opinions are not pro-Slavs. I already said that.
Right.
Texas, if it doesn't work on the DeFi wallet, I think it needs to connect to the DeFi wallet for me to use it. But I saw that Fulcrum before. I didn't know if it was on Crow though.
I see Fulcrum because when I go to share something, it pops up. Like right now, I go to share tweet, and Fulcrum pops up as an option. Why is that? Oh, I must have sent them a message. Or they sent me one. I didn't send them one. What is Fulcrum? Why don't you tell us, Texas? There, you got me. Go ahead.
It's kind of like what you've been doing with Mad with long and shorten. I think, but it's through the Chronos play.
Oh, so it's the perpetuals exchange.
It's the expert mode. So, but it's through the Chronos lab. So I think you really should take a look at it.
And what kind of leverage are they offering?
I think 10x. I don't think it's crazy.
Is your liquidity alpha? Maybe it'll have 1 million in there. We can play with more than $10 at a time.
Hey, Texas, they've got liquidity, and we can put some big bets in there. That'd be great. Because I'm sick of getting turned down for 200 crow longs.
That's the hope. It has some liquid, and it's Chronos Lab, so maybe it does. Everything else has.
You don't sound too sure though.
I'm waiting. I mean, so far, they've hit like single, double, single, triple. They haven't had a bad outing yet. I mean, which one has been bad?
From Fulcrum Finance? I
haven't even talked from the Chronos accelerators.
Oh, well, I believe Meta Wars came through there.
I don't think so. Did they?
Yeah, I thought that was a whole big part of the sell from them. They had this like accelerator backing.
And Versa Games hasn't done anything.
Versa, yeah.
So keep waiting, but there's nothing.
Yeah, I think I pulled out of Versa. There wasn't much. They're like some weird. Versa's weird.
Have you spoken to anyone over there? At Versa? Has anybody?
No. I mean, I know they're taking their time and trying to do multi-chain stuff, but no real updates.
Look, if you're going to be multi-chain, great. That is the motto for 2023, right? But like, Chronos is obviously your first, so it's obviously your home base, and you gotta make a name for yourself before you go branching out, don't you?
You gotta mow your own grass.
Mow your own damn grass. Like that's what this is starting to feel like, bro. This is starting to feel like a cul-de-sac.
An Airbnb, like this is the setup house, and then like you go get your real house.
Yeah, it's a starter house. It's like a townhome, man. Like let everyone else let Bach do all the maintenance for you. He's gonna charge you $500 to power wash your shit, but whatever, you know.
Yeah, not financial advice. you can let Bach mow your lawn or not.
You know, let Bach do your lawn work for you.
Oh, hey, do you guys know Gary from the Giraffes?
No, but I seen he's been like talking on Spaces.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot. I was talking to him in the DMs. We were gonna do a giveaway if you guys are into it.
Yeah, I want a giraffe. Murph's gonna win it, but I'll enter anyway.
Yo, Twitter is bugging right now. That's the third time I got bemized up here and he disappeared. Let me try something different. Here, try the co-host, buddy. See if that gets you up here. Mr. Magoo, how we doing? Hey, it's the Night Squad. Texas, you're going to be really proud of the idea I had in the shower today because this is how we're going to run it for our new sponsors. Tape Checks is only sponsoring Coffee and Crow this week. So we are available here in the jungle. This is how it's going to go down. Text on the hour, every hour. I usually check the charts. But from now on, I will be playing music. And during the 2 minutes and 30 seconds that we play music, we are going to be clearing out the Jumbotron and only putting tweets from our sponsors and encouraging our listeners to take the time during this musical interlude to check out these links from our sponsors. Tonight, it's going to be Thundercats. But since we are here on the night shift, this one is from my man Buzzy Signal. Like I said, get up top, find these Thundercats tweets, and like them and retweet them. It's the night shift. And go and come in yourself a Thundercat now. What about blood clots, boy? I wanna give you some sweet love on the night shift. Later on the night shift. Oh, baby, come hold me tight. I'll treat you right, yeah. On the night shift. Baby. Yeah. In the night, just the girl of a man on the bedroom light, yeah. She crawl up in my arms like a spider. Body fitting at the Vicky where she inside her. Done me introduce her to me money energizer. Loving in abundance, she get us me no miser. She starts sing a phrase like the phantom synthesizer. I put the man in my arms, me squeeze down. I wanna give you some sweet love on the night shift. Later on the night shift. Oh, baby, come hold me tight. I'll treat you right, yeah. On the night shift. Be happy, darling. Sun gone in, star come out. Moonlight a shine right through your house. Light the candles, me girl, move the couch. Tonight me want hear when you say who are out. Lock off your phone, no make nobody call you. Signal. Me not go big you smile, yeah. We making love, let it flow, because me not go smile. I wanna give you some sweet love on the night shift. Later on the night shift. Oh, baby, come hold me tight. I'll treat you right, yeah. On the night shift. Let me know. Baby.
Yeah, give me another chance. Baby, give me another chance. Girl, another try. Just one blind. One more night. Give me just one more night. Girl, one more night. 'Cause I can't live without you. One more night. Baby, give me one more night, girl. A million more nights. 'Cause I can't sleep without you. Alright, cause every day me say me want to know me life. Come in now off to wake if you know that they by my side. I beg you apply. Swallow me pride, girl. Me world so cold without you and me feelings can't hide then. Remember when you say you need me all day. Make love from the room to inna the hallway, girl. Me no really want to learn the hard way. Me no afraid to say please, girl, stay. One more night. Give me just one more night. Girl, one more night. 'Cause I can't live without you. One more night. Baby, give me one more night, girl. A million more nights. 'Cause I can't sleep without you. Remember when you miss me, call me and tell me say you want see me. Me never reach in time and you a ball for me. But soon as me reach your doorway, big smile on your face, you lock me down for the whole day. Y'all me no want you to stray, me no want you to leave, me no want you to leave. Baby girl, don't leave me in dismay. Me need you by my side like how the hive need the bees. At least one more night. Give me just one more night. Girl, one more night. 'Cause I can't live without you. One
More night.
more
Busy.
night.
Started.
A million more
What do you guys know about that one day?
without you.
I know Buju knows. I know Crypto Fuel knows. Where's the rest of my emoji throwers down there?
Oh yeah, I'm on.
That was a double whammy. That was a twofer. But what do you think of the plan, Tex? I haven't seen anyone do that in Twitter Spaces.
Cleared out the Jungletron. I think that's a good idea. Every couple bits.
Yeah, these things get all jammed up. But like I was thinking, we have to do it ourselves. You know, a lot of people are like waiting around for Elon to fucking figure it out for them. I think you got to figure out new ways to incentivize people to do the things that are going to help them, that they just need a little push for. So that's an easy way to just kind of push people up to the top real quick. Like things, retweet them, tweet out the room. Forgot to tell you that part. We got about 22 minutes here till 10 o'clock. We're never here this late. What's the
Well, you got the West Coast crowd, and you got Central. So
it's good
and
to
then
switch it up sometimes.
We never get to talk to Texas this late. This is great. And if it was any later, I'd have a beer. Well, I need to crack a beer. But it's Monday. Shit.
And we're coming up to daylight savings time soon enough. Is it the last one or the second to last one? Are we ever going to get rid of this one?
Nah, they're just teasing us, man.
They're gonna vote it down. No more daylight savings and no more taxes. That'd be a great world to live in.
It's such a like mind fuck.
I've heard it actually messes with people. Like, it throws them off. Like their circadian rhythms and shit. Like kids come to school all for like a week all tired, and when everyone's showing up at work all tired, and you're like, "What's
daylight savings is definitely a mind fuck. I'm saying the like the way they keep telling us they're gonna get rid of the IRS, they're gonna get rid of daylight savings. It's like, unless you're gonna do it, don't say shit.
Yeah, don't say it.
I get way too excited about these things. I'm the guy that starts the show up like, hey, guess what, everybody? No more daylight savings time. And then they make me look bad. So, fuck those guys. I'm always sticking my foot in my mouth up here.
I always thought it'd be great to live in Vegas and work, but on the East Coast. But then if somebody has like an 8 a.m. meeting, I'm like, nah, bro, you can't wake up at 5 a.m. in Vegas. There's no one awake. It's like people cleaning. There's nothing to do, right? Or there's like one old lady at a. I'm
Yeah,
sure
you're
there's
up at
somebody.
5 in Vegas. You didn't go to sleep.
Yeah, he's like, you're staying awake. It's staying awake because
That's
Vegas
the rule
time,
of
man.
thumb
People
out
don't
there.
even get showers till 3 p.m.
Yeah, they're pumping you full of oxygen. That's what I heard. Since when does oxygen give you the energy to stay up all night, though? Like,
I don't know. There's some of the airplanes that pump oxygen in there to knock people out. I didn't know it was to keep them awake.
that's what I'm saying.
It was to make you feel euphoric. It actually just
Bro,
makes you feel euphoric, like happy.
We just make this shit up and then everybody believes it. Like the oxygen in Las Vegas casinos. Everybody believes that. I highly doubt that is true.
Yeah, they actually have oxygen bars where you can pay to have flavored
Yeah, you gotta
blueberry
pay for that
oxygen.
shit. Do you know how much
pumped in.
oxygen they would have to pump into a casino? That thing is fucking. It's like a Super Bowl stadium. You gonna fill that with oxygen? Good luck.
Now the oxygen bars sell beer, of course, so it's not really healthy anymore.
Bro. Right? People are running around the land of NFTs calling things a scam. Fucking look around your life, bro. Everything is a fucking scam. Jesus.
It's a myth about the Vegas.
We're just used to the rest of it. These are just news scams. What's up, Tex?
Yeah, it's a myth. That oxygen thing's a myth.
Definitely. But ask anyone, and they'll tell you it's true.
It is cool. They have speakeasies now in Vegas where there's secret rooms in a few of the different hotels where you have to like go up to a person and say a secret word or knock on a wall that looks like a door and a bouncer will let you in. And one was a tequila bar, one was a mezcal bar. And I mean, they're really small rooms. Like there's not big clubs. I mean, really small. So you're hard to get in, but yeah, you have to know where they are. I don't think they move around. They probably stay there. So once you know, you know. But
no, that's cool. They're doing it in Vegas. That was all the rage in New York City like 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago.
Like a secret
I remember
phone
there was
booth.
one. They were running it out of a fucking. You know how like all the New York City buildings have water towers on top. Those like old water barrel fucking things. They had a speakeasy in one of those.
Oh, that's a good place for one. Is not everyone thinks about it, and then by the time the cops figure it out, you can move.
That's the word. And they were like, yeah, they were using I don't know. They were doing something to keep it like secret, but it was only for like cool people, and you had to know somebody to get it. It was.
Well, some of those places take their drinks seriously. They have bartenders in there that can make smoked old fashions with, oh my God, and muddle slow gin fizzes and with egg whites. They start using egg whites in drinks, and I'm like, okay, this is a good place. A good place to go.
Egg whites.
Yeah, like old whiskey sours have egg whites, like old school ones.
Yeah, old school. They used to put egg whites in your soda. Like that's what a soda was.
Yeah, I said, this is great. I'm used to Applebee's, man. They don't have it. Holy shit. Don't throw away the yolks. We'll make some omelets.
Yeah, I'm a man of simple tastes. Coca-Cola is that's all I need. Hey, we only have 16 minutes here, you guys. Fuck are we missing? Who are we missing? You're right. We got a whole different crowd. But they're very quiet. They're very quiet.
They left it for the wee drip space. Oh, that's what it is.
Let's go. What are the wee drips up to?
They mint it out, but there's been no volume on like no secondary trading yet. And that's a good question. If a project,
that whole mint was based around kickbacks, so the volume came from that.
And the kickbacks were fantastic, but they're also saying you can have half of the royalties back. But my question is, that's great but who's supposed to be buying on the secondary to get the royalties? The same people that minted or new people? I don't know. Like, where's the volume on the? You can't guarantee. You guys can't guarantee secondary volume. If a project pays 50% royalties, but they don't sell a single thing on the secondary, then you're not going to get 50% of anything.
And this is another lesson we've learned many, many times over the past year and a half. Because yeah, there are things you can do to try and ensure that your project has secondary sales, but no one really knows what the secondary will look like, especially before the mint starts, which is when everyone starts reading these roadmaps where they start talking about secondary.
Candy had a good secondary, and it looks like Factions is going to have one. But Weedrips is just sort of stalled, and it's
and
weird.
Let's not forget, number one secondary on Chronos is definitely Mad Meerkats.
Oh yeah.
I mean, those fuckers have done millions.
Oh yeah, that's another category. Yeah, that's
like millions upon millions, and they're still doing volume. In fact, I still have to buy back in. What are the floors like on Meerkats on the Crow side?
I don't know, but in 20 years, there's going to be Meerkats on Taco Bell cups.
I believe it. I think the Meerkats are here to stay. I think the Boomers are here to stay. I think Loaded Lions are here to stay. I know Chronoballs are here to stay. I know Chimps are here to stay. And I definitely know Thunder and Thundercats are here to stay. That should be enough for us, honestly. Not like we walk away, hey, I'm happy, but just knowing.
What okay, VVS moles, are they here to stay?
Get out of here, Texas.
Argonauts?
I don't know. Yeah, Argonauts, Chronos Cruisers.
No, they're in the maybes.
Atlantis,
they're all those are maybes.
Atlantis,
that's a maybe.
All the good ones, Just kidding.
Yeah. I'm just calling it like it is, man. If you ever think I'm wrong down there,
I can't pay 6,000 Crow for a cruiser.
What?
Who could pay 6,000 Crow for a cruiser? It's so.
Texas?
It's so crazy. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. I should sell. I have 3 Lions. I ain't selling one for a cruiser though. No way. The Lions I'm holding them. My forever Lions.
A cruiser for a Lion? Would you do that, Tex?
The Lions are 25,000 Crow. A cruiser's like 6. You could get an epic cruiser for like 20. That's where it's at. Those epic cruisers.
When I dive in at the top of the rarest one. I can't buy floor cruisers. Nah, it ain't gonna work.
Nah.
Tex, I gotta get my Lion with 3D glasses. I'm gonna buy no floor Lion, man. Come on.
Seriously. I want to know though, Texas, besides the staking, right? What do the cruisers do?
They're on the Chronos Gaming ecosystem, and they have a game upcoming, and they are boosted through the minted platform as well. So that's 3 prongs. They have a game, they are minting boosters, and they're listing boosted.
Minting boosters, listing boosted.
What's it mean, alpha minting boosters?
I have no, bro. I was saying it back to myself.
So your vaults, your 4 vaults, your 4 vaults, your 30, your 180, and your 360, and your 4 year, right?
He's talking minted platform. So you know how
it boosts the vaults, right?
Yeah, similar to what the Meerkats are doing with their,
Right. So you're saying, and it gives you minted rewards, like listing rewards?
Yes.
And you can stake them and list them at the same time because it's gas.
You can't. You can only do one or the other. But you can have. There's 2 uses. You have. I have my 5 forevers, and then I have my other cruisers that
Texas, what's the point of 3 prongs if you can only do one of them?
Well, there's also a game upcoming, allegedly.
Yeah, that's the 3rd prong. I'm keeping track. I'm writing this shit down.
We are starting to see contracts that could stake without claiming your NFT. We're starting to see that, like stakeless or ownerless NFT listing.
Digipals does that. So I could list my Digipals and I'm still collecting my daily rewards and I'm still playing with it and like using it. It's not like they don't,
We
it
gotta,
doesn't grab.
Greg, we
Yeah.
gotta give props to Bach Finance. Finally worked it out. You can hold your apes and stake them. You can claim your USDC every day, or not every day, but you can claim it every once in a while, and you could list your apes at the same time.
Hey, what about that VVS game though? Is that like a game or is that like a staking platform game
Yo, if
similar?
anybody know, hold on, I'm throwing invites to the moles down here. Yo,
Like,
Tonka, get up here.
is it like the Crow Skulls gamified staking platform, right? Because essentially that's what they did there,
VVS
right?
Gotchi is one that we have not heard from in like a first person experience story. So anyone that's like fucked around with VVS Gotchi needs to tell us about it. Mike Dub, what's up, baby? Yeah, we got to run late night spaces more. Look at the crowd that comes through here.
If you clean your moles and you feed your moles broccoli or French fries, they claim your VVS pools will get an extra boost, but I have never seen how much. I do think you have to get them up to 100 though, which is kind of hard to do. So it's at least what I'm hearing.
Man, I forgot about the French fries.
The French fries, yeah, they eat it, man.
They love those French fries. Well, shout out to VVS moles, man, because we cannot forget that VVS was our start. Those of us that were here in the beginning, like, that's all we had. This is before the meerkats got here. This is before we minted chimps. We were on VVS. So I need to check the tapes. I need to take some time and listen to the tapes from like a year and a half ago. When I was the unofficial VVS spokesperson up here. I was so excited about Web3 that I didn't even know that VVS was tanking. I was just like, why is everyone yelling at me? Why is everyone coming in here yelling at me about VVS, man? Things are good. Things are good right now. Oh, shit.
Still down 90% though. No, he was waiting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro.
That 4-year vault was great when it first launched, and then you looked at the value now, and you're like, "Oh man, whoa!" Yeah.
I just recently stopped participating in the farms over there, and only because there was so many options now. Like everything that I was staking on VVS had an option somewhere else with a higher APR. And I was like, is this just loyalty? Am I just loyal to VVS? And that's why I'm here. I mean, I've got XVVS staked. That's not coming out.
Well, it's gonna be more sustainable, right? In there, right? It's a lower APY, but I'm sure it's a little more sustainable than your
That's a
higher
great
one.
point, D-Rod. That is a
So,
fucking great point.
so it depends on how long you're gonna let it sit for, right? If you're
Yeah.
gonna let it sit 4 years, then it's different than letting it sit for even
Yeah.
three months.
Yo, shout out VVS, man. That is the fucking best thing. Because what else do people want? I mean, we haven't really had a place besides VVS that you can put something in and forget about. Like you could have left something in the Crow VVS pool a year and a half ago and that shit would still be there, still putting out right now.
Yeah, or even
That's
these
wild.
like, wasn't it like I don't know, 2 million, 4 million that you had to do for that launch pad for the token and
The
the
first
one that
one?
we missed out on, right? Anyways,
The
but we
first
locked up some. No, this time, this not that long
yeah,
ago.
they just did not Argo, but
Vino.
Vino.
Yeah, Vino.
Yeah, you love that shit. Did they pay you?
The opinions expressed by me are not.
No, I'm saying, did they come through?
Oh yeah.
Good. Because we've also learned that people will say that they're going to pay you and then they don't. We write them on the wall of shame over here. But we don't have time. Shame. We don't have time for that tonight. No time for love, Dr. Jones. I got to get out of here.
You got 5 minutes. Are you gonna buy a big bag of BSD? FUD's temporary.
The FUD is temporary, but it seems a little too dangerous today. We've got CPI numbers coming out tomorrow. My advice is to have something on the sidelines because this is about to get dicey.
USD.
All right, dicey is the wrong word. This is about to get crazy. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. CPI numbers come out, and we already just had a big old red dump day. So you tell me how it goes tomorrow.
Alien invades. Happens this year? Because
bro, we had alien invasions. We had 2 train derailments.
3. We had 3. One in South Carolina too.
Wow, I just heard about the one in Texas.
Yeah, maybe 3. There was one in Texas and then one in like North Carolina or something like
Texas,
that.
Yeah.
Right?
Texas, Ohio, and South Carolina.
Then obviously the real nasty one in Ohio.
Oh my
Texas,
God.
they're saying if you even breathe one little tiny breath of that gas, that it could take up to 2 or 3 days and then you just die. It's that scary. Like, it's that dangerous of a gas.
Stay safe out there, y'all.
They're saying it. They're saying animals are dying within hundreds of miles away from the crash site.
Seriously,
I heard that lions are going to be the
you
most
guys.
harshly affected as well.
Stay safe out there. We are on 1% here. I hope I don't rug. Drink some water, brush your teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Do not ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Not once, not never. That's all your shit going out the window. Bye-bye. Pen on paper in a safe. Put it someplace safe. No fucking screenshots. Tell somebody how to do this shit because it ain't
Happy
easy.
Valentine's Day!
Love you. Bye.
Watch your iClouds. Watch your iCloud.
Crofam for life.
Say good night, Fred. Mike's still there, too.
Alpha!
Yeah,
Alpha, save us!
He nodded off, man. This is
Help! Nah, he was like, my phone's on 1%. I don't even have to end the space. I'll just throw this shit over here.
We'll have an after party. After the jungle late night. Jungle. I'll play the jungle theme song.
Battery 70%.
Hey, do it. I'll play the Lazy Horse Race Club song after that. We'll really get down in here.